Hello everyone, welcome to my classroom. I'm Neetu Ann Thomas, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, SNIT Adur. I've been teaching you Principles of Management, which is being taught for the 6th semester K2 BTech students. So today we are learning about transactional leadership. So what do you mean by transactional? Transactional leader is based on the concept that the leader is doing something in favor of the employees in return of the employees doing something for the leader. So in an organization, there will be a leader, and the leader has or may offer something valuable to the employees, like increase in salary or incentive or promotion, etc., in turn of something in return. That is, in return in the sense for the company doing the responsibility given to the employees in a well perfect way. So transactional leadership style is a traditional form of leadership. It focuses on the accomplishment of predetermined goals. So in the organization, the goals will be set already. So the employees or the followers need not do something new about it. The things which are already available has to be done very neatly. So a transactional leader focuses more on a series of transactions. That is, it is based on the concept that a leader has to give something to his followers in exchange of performing their tasks. So that will be in the form of a promotion or a increase in salary or incentive. So otherwise also there's a problem. If the employee is not doing the work well, he might get a demotion also. So that is about transactional leadership. The leader has to give something to the subordinates or employees in exchange of performing the tasks well, okay, or perfectly. That is transactional leadership. So there are certain merits and demerits for transactional leadership. The merits are: transactional leadership clearly defines the roles and expectations from the leader. So in a transactional leadership style, what has to be done is clearly defined. That is, whatever roles or responsibilities that the person will be having is clearly defined so that he can perform the task well. That is a concept with transactional leadership. Secondly, ensures culture within an organization. That is, the style also ensures that the culture within an organization is maintained. That is, there is no new ideas or creativity that is being added to the already existing duties or performances. It's just that the employer has to do the duties and responsibilities that has been assigned to them perfectly. There is no need of anything additional for them to do in the organization. So the demerits are, so you can guess the demerits, right? So it is not good for a place where innovations are valued. So transactional leaders are not a good fit for places where innovative ideas are valued, because people people will go for innovative ideas if he has a creative thinking. So that will not suit this kind of leadership style, right? So does not reward personal initiative. That is, people with personal ideas is not encouraged in transactional leadership. Only predetermined goals are set, and accomplishment of those goals are being identified in transactional leadership. There's nothing more to it. It's just that keeping up of the goals and doing it in a perfect way. Right, so that is all about transactional leadership. Next, we learn about transformational leadership. So, transformational leadership is encouraging employees and team members to work for the organization. So, it is not like there's a predetermined goals as in transactional, but here there is more ideas that is being implemented. There is a change in the organization. So, that is transformational. So it is an approach that causes a change in individual, whereby changing the organization. So a transformational leader is a person who inspires followers to achieve the outcome. So inspiration of followers happens. There is a change in, so there will be a change in the organization. And this style of leadership encourages employees and team members to go beyond the expected day-to-day tasks. Right. So, how can these employees be encouraged? These are the transformational leadership style, supportive and considerate of the individual's unique set of skills. So everybody will have skills, a unique set of skills, and you focus more on such skills so that there's a change in the organizational well-being. So the transformational leaders uses his influencing power and enthusiasm to motivate his followers to work for the betterment of the organization. Right, that is transformational. The followers are being inspired so that a change is brought in the organization for a better tomorrow. But in transactional leadership, it was just that there are predetermined goals and people have to those predetermined goals. So when you go for the merits in transformational leadership, it finds a better way of doing something, right? Better way of doing something. So there is not just one way of doing one particular thing, right? There will be n number of ways we can adopt for doing a particular thing. So in transformation leadership, they go for the best way. And the demerit of transformational leadership is that it might conflict with people who resist change. That is, there are some people who always go in a specified direction, specified route. There will not be any change in their routine. So for them, a change cannot be accepted as it is. That might create a conflict between the people inside the organization. So that is a demerit, right? People who do not really want a change, people who do not accept change, cannot work in that institution. So that is a demerit for transformational leadership style. And secondly, I can say it lacks conceptual clarity. That is, creativity comes from within a person. So that creativity might not have a specific concept to clarify for. It comes within a person and it comes due to his creative mind. And that might not have a reason or a clarity in concept. So that is again a demerit for a transformational leadership style. So there are different approaches that can be adopted for this leadership styles, that is transactional and transformational. Anybody can adopt any set of styles that is being convenient for them to adopt. So that's all about transactional and transformational leadership. Transactional is nothing but giving, a leader has to give something to the subordinates, something in the sense, in the form of any rewards or increased in salary or incentive or promotion to the subordinates in doing work for the company. That is transactional leadership. There is no change for any set of rules or regulations, or it's a traditional form of leadership. That is why it is called a traditional form of leadership. Transformational leadership is but the opposite way of transactional. It goes for ideas, it goes for changes that can create a betterment for the institution or for the organization. That is transformation. Now we'll compare between transactional and transformational leadership style. As we've discussed earlier, transactional leadership style is a type of leadership whereby rewards and punishments are used on the basis for initiating the followers. Whereas in transformational leadership style, it inspires and motivates the followers for the achievement of the organizational goal. So that's a difference. Again, in a transactional leadership style, a transactional leader works for improving the present condition of the organization. Transactional leadership works for improving the present condition of the organization, whereas transformational leadership works for changing the present condition of the organization. Hope you understood the difference. Third one is, in a transactional leadership, it focuses on planning and execution. Whereas in a transformational leadership, it focuses on innovation. Right. So these are the differences you can see in a transactional and transformational leadership. Hope the topic is clear for you. That's all for the day. Thank you.